Alrighty. Apologies for the hair. No intro. No intro. I guess a lot of you saw last night that I joined Jeff and Chuck in their Moody Blues deep dive for the whole thing. I mean, the whole thing. All 3 hours of it. That wasn't originally the plan. See, I think it was Sunday. I think it was during a hangout stream with Rick from the Dreadful Minute. He had said he wanted to see if I could come on board. I think it was maybe during or it was just about to end or something like that. I think it was after. He said he wanted to bring me on board for a ranking. You know, I think it was originally 3, and then maybe it was at some point going to be the whole thing, all 10 albums, rank all 10. And then it was just like, so okay, I got prepared. So it took me 3 days to listen to the albums. That's probably why when you saw the deep dive, I didn't go too much into detail with certain albums. There's some albums I was like, I did go into detail or something like that. But sometimes it was either they were short or I was just, sometimes somebody else went before me. Like, let's say Chuck, I think 7th Sojourn. And I totally agreed with him. And he gave that a 10. I gave it a 10. Obviously, we both agreed on that. There were some we agreed on. I think we agreed on Days of Future Past. We agreed on, I think it was In Search of the Lost Card. We agreed on 7th Sojourn. There were some we didn't agree, but those are the 3 that I can remember that we agreed on. But I'm getting off track. Again, it was just originally going to be me talking, ranking what my 3 favorites, my top 3 favorites of them were. And then I think it started getting a little bit bigger. I think he would then wanted me to come on for the entire ranking. So it took me 3 days to listen to all 10. Yeah, 3 days. Sunday, I only listened to the debut. Monday, I listened to, I think, Days of Future Past, In Search of the Lost Chord, and On the Threshold of a Dream, which you might have seen that was my number 1. And then the next day was just the rest, pretty much. All the remaining 6, because I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I want to get this over with. We're going to get it over with, so let's just listen to all 6, the remaining 6, pretty much. And I was pretty much ready to go. And I've written them all down on my phone that I am recording right now. So I had a day off. I think I did message him. I'm like, what do you mean by that? He wanted me on for the ranking. That was the original plan. Now, fast forward to yesterday, hours before the show started. I think this was around 3 in the afternoon. I get a message from him saying that he wanted me to come and be on the whole thing. But he stated 3 things. I think it was, keep it as short as I can. Short as I can. Consider this would be, he didn't want this to be long. He didn't want this to be 3 hours and stuff like that. He didn't want this to be over 3 hours. He wanted it to be exactly 3 hours. Which I'm like, okay, cool. Keep my emotions in check. And all that stuff. Pretty much, I'll just said I nailed everything with flying colors. But when he said that, I shit you not, for a split second, I was like in complete shock, and then it went into literal excitement. So I was just like all over the place, geeking out pretty much at that point. But yeah, it was just, I guess he did tell me this was kind of to make up for what happened. He wasn't able to be in the Bell Witch deep dive. My Bell Witch deep dive. He wasn't able to. So this was kind of a make things up kind of thing. It was that situation. Pretty much. But yeah. I just wanted to make this short video and explaining everything that went down, and then we did the deep dive. I kept it pretty short. Kept it pretty short. Kept my emotions in check. Heck, yeah. But, I guess we'll do some promotion. Alright, so, Sunday, Scar Symmetry Deep Dive. Still happening. Hopefully Clint, if you're watching this, I hope you listen to all of their stuff, including the new album, and taking notes. But that's a Sunday. Friday, or tomorrow, bro. It's a review. It's the debut live stream / episode. Or we've had several. It's the first new live stream of Extreme Bastards Wrestling Podcast. Ben and me, Metal Mike, are gonna be reviewing WrestleMania 1. They're also tonight. They're going to be doing Uriah Heep Deep Dive. But yeah, that's all happening obviously over on there, the Extreme Bastards Wrestling Podcast. We're gonna be doing there's gonna be a couple of videos for those. News related stuff from me, and also some fantasy booking stuff. There may be some streams we'll do fantasy booking. Who knows? I don't. But that's gonna be happening tomorrow. Or tonight. Uriah Heep tomorrow. WrestleMania 1 review for the debut live stream of the improved Extreme Bastards Wrestling Podcast. And yeah, I'm gonna end it. Peace.